Amberlyn Mattis, 24B147557B. Good morning, Mr. Baldwin.
Well, good morning to you as well, Judge. Thank you. And for the record, House Counsel Attorney Mike Baldwin, P65417, on behalf of my client, the defendant, Ms. Amber Mattis. Good morning, Miss. Can you just please state your full legal name for the record?
Amber Mattis.
Judge, today is the, thank you for that phonetically. Judge, today is the date and time set for sentencing. We have had an opportunity to review the pre-sentence investigation report. We'd like to announce that there are no deletions, corrections, errors, but there is a potential omission. I have reason to believe the stipulated plea form was proposing the 769 7411. Thank you, Judge. I know that it's up to your honor to make that determination, but we're going to ask as part of the recommendation that the court take that into consideration. Moreover, if I may just briefly speak on behalf of my client.
Sure. And by the way, I should have called, I believe I only called the B file. So I have the A and B file. The A file was a civil infraction to invalid registration. This, of course, is possession of a controlled substance. What would you like to say?
Yes, very briefly. She is a full-time mother with 5 dependent children. Her significant other is the provider in her home. As of yesterday, she did get her vehicle up and running. She needs to get it legal with tags, plates, and things like that. And then she's going to be doing food delivery through these commercial enterprises, DoorDash and things like that, for supplemental income. I say that because I'm asking the court to consider her income level based upon any initial fines and costs. She is single, never married. She did not finish high school, regrettably. It appears that maybe she had gotten pregnant. She is in good health. She historically had some psychiatrics, but that's in the past. There is marked use of marijuana, and there is Xanax and Valium. Sure. Judge, she's scoring alcohol 1, drugs 3. I'm going to ask the court to consider deviating from the recommendation to alcohol drug education to see how she does. I think the big factor is the Xanax and Valium. And I'm going to ask the court to, aside from those considerations, to adopt the recommendation.
You have 5 children, right?
Yes. Yes.
Is the father actively involved?
Yes.
But he does not live with you?
No.
Essentially, Judge, he's paying for the kids, but not my client, supporting the children.
I know. I don't know how you're living. You're living on $830 a month?
Yeah, he pays my bills, but he pays the bills for the kids to have a house. Because he lives with his mom.
Have you thought about going back to school and getting a GED or a diploma?
Yeah, I just got a laptop from my cousin to like do it online because I have 3 kids in school, 2 at home. And I gotta get to Asher to sign up for it.
I don't know what to say to you. It just seems like you would have every reason to be overwhelmed, and I don't want you to be overwhelmed. But you got to figure out where you're going to go going forward here. Yes. What you're going to do going forward, to put it a better way, right?
Yeah.
You got 5 kids, you don't have a diploma, you're not working. I understand why you wouldn't be working with kids that are 2, 5, 7, 8, and 9. Let me see your AA verification. Tell me you went to AA like I told you. Tell me you didn't ignore that order. Let's see it.
No, so I didn't ignore it. I went twice, but.
Where's your verification? I told you I needed you to bring the verification.
Yeah, I lost it at home. I went to the daily church one twice.
Wait a minute.
I know.
We talked about this.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I have the babysitter looking for it, so if I need to bring it back up, I can try to bring it back up if I find it, just to prove to you.
How far do you live from here? How far?
Minutes? It's like 10, 15 minutes.
Judge, can we pass this?
No. You should have gone 4 times.
What I'm
Wait.
I didn't have it.
Let me talk.
Yes, Judge.
Why didn't you go?
The person who was supposed to take me, they got into a car accident. I know it sounds like an excuse, but I swear, like I have a picture of the car and everything. It was my mom. My mom was supposed to take me.
You got to get your life in order.
I know, I apologize, I'm sorry.
It's not apologizing to me, it's your life. You got to get your life in order. I mean, I can understand why you could feel overwhelmed, but you made some choices back when you were younger, and you're only 26 now. It's not like you're old, and you're going to live with those. I mean, kids are great, but we got to support them. We got to love them. We got to nurture them. We got to teach them. We got to do all those things that come with parenting. And it's hard when you're trying to live on a bridge card. Now, I don't know what he's paying for. You're saying he's paying your bills. I don't know what that means. But I do know that you smoking marijuana all the time and taking drugs, the Valium, it's not good. And you're not being a good example for them. I feel bad for you. But you dug a hole and you got to come out of it, and you're going to stop smoking marijuana. Okay? Is there anything else anybody wants to say?
No, Judge, I did note that it's kind of sensitive to come before the court and ask for a reprieve statute under 7411 without a sign-in sheet for her treatments. But I also told her that she's got a lot to lose if she doesn't take care of her responsibilities.
You don't think that this is an anomaly, do you? You sit here enough and see it. I don't understand it.
I'm in agreement, Judge.
I just
Yes.
don't understand why there is a tendency, not among all, not among most, but among a lot more, than one would suspect, that people think that these are requests from judges, not orders. And this is not putting anybody on a pedestal, myself included. This is our criminal justice system. It's the best in the world, despite the nasty comments we receive because somebody doesn't like what some judge did somewhere on some case and chooses to attack him, attack her. We have a rule of law here still. I'm going to go light on you, Ms. Matisse, but you're going to have to understand that you're going to have to follow these orders or we're going to have a big problem.
Okay, thank you.
12 months probation. We're going to give you another sheet. You're going to start going AA and you're going in person.
Okay.
You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law or ordinance. If you change your address, your place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. Kratom, poppy seeds, and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. I'm going to order chemical testing, PBTs, and ETGs. It's going to be bi-weekly for 3 months. If you're clean, I'll revert it to monthly. AANA, I want you to go to twice a week until you're in outpatient treatment. You're going to meet with probation. They're going to help you get in. Once you get in outpatient treatment, you can stop going to AA, but until then, you're going to have a form. You're going to have it signed every time you come to court, and every time you're going to have it signed every time you go to AA, and every time you come to court or to meet with your probation officer, you're to bring it with you. So twice a week until in outpatient treatment. Once in outpatient treatment, I just want to be clear, you can stop going. They recommend court work. I'm not going to make you do that. How many hours did you spend in jail at the time of the arrest?
We're asking for 1 day jail credit, just processing time, Judge.
3 days jail credit, 1 served 2. I'm going to let you serve those by way of community service. I'm going to give you all the way till April 1st to do that. I want you to get a GED or a high school diploma during the period of probation. Okay?
Okay.
So get working on that for you, not for me.
Okay.
I'm going to go light on the fines. 100 fines, 50 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, $275. Screening fees, 60 for 335. Probation fees are 240 for 575. I want to set up a payment plan with you.
Okay.
If you violate, your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for 90 days. You comply, you'll come back here in a year. be glad to dismiss the case. You have 21 days to appeal, 14 days to comply with a court-appointed lawyer. Again, I'm taking this under section 7411 as the prosecutor and the defense agreed upon at the time of the plea. Lisa, please give me a date. And while she's looking that up, you can think about how much you can pay and how often, okay? I don't want you to press yourself. I want you to be able to eat. I want those kids to be able to eat. You tell me how much you can afford to pay and how often.
Okay. Can I do like $50 a month?
$50 a month it is. When do you want to start? How about starting February the 15th?
Yeah, that sounds good. Thank you.
Okay?
Yes.
Now, if you don't have the money, no problem. Call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll be glad to give you an extension. But it's got to be on or before the due date, okay?
Okay.
Not after, not 6 months later, not a year later, okay?
Okay.
It's not a problem. On the invalid registration, I'm only going to fine you $100. And I'm just going to say, I'll just give you until September the 1st to pay this one, okay?
Okay.
So you'll have, maybe you can come up with an extra $10 a month somehow and pay toward that. $100 by September 1. I wish you well. Thank you.
Your Honor, I have one more thing. She was arraigned on this case and bond was set about 2 weeks ago. So we're gonna watch her numbers on her tests, and I told her they need to go down. But we might see some numbers because it's only been 2 weeks.
She wouldn't have violated that order too. She wouldn't have used marijuana.
No, but it's only been 2 weeks since you told her not to.
That would be out of her system by now.
Yeah, yes, Judge. I'm just
Okay.
making a mental note of that.
I don't want to be setting her up already for excuses. Good luck.
All right.
You'll meet with probation. Good luck. Go down the hall, get your notice. Reamer, Nathan Terrell, you understand all your rights?
Yes,
You waive those rights?
yes,
I'll accept the plea to driving on as suspended. I find it to be an accurate plea made voluntarily and understandingly. The improper passing charge is dismissed pursuant to stipulation on motion of the prosecutor. All right, is there anything you'd like to say? What are you on probation for?
um,
Got quite a thick traffic record here.
yeah, I just when you gave me the time, I was getting something cleared up, but I had to slow down because my daughter had a cheer competition in Florida that nobody could pay for but me.
A cheer competition?
Yes, and then
How'd they do?
they won
Where?
in Naples, Florida.
You're kidding.
Yeah, and
Does she live in that area?
no, she lives here, so I had to pay
Wow,
for
they
her.
traveled to Naples, sunny, beautiful Naples,
She
and
lives
won a
here.
cheer competition.
I had to pay for her to go there, Christmas and bills, so I had to kind of stop paying on get my clearances and stuff. I had to make a decision.
Where do you work?
I work at Loyola High School.
At where?
Loyola High School.
Loyola High School.
Yeah.
What do you do there?
Football coach, and I do counseling and mentoring.
How'd they do?
We won a district championship.
That's good. Where's that is that in Detroit?
Yes.
Okay. You said Loyola?
Yes, the Catholic school.
Oh, okay. All right. Get this taken care of, will you, please, for
Trying.
yourself?
Trying. I gotta bury my brother Saturday, so
You what?
I buried my brother Saturday. Helping my dad pay for the funeral stuff.
Jeez, I'm sorry.
That's why I couldn't get all my clearances for real.
I'm sorry. I really am. You're too young. That's too bad. I'm really sorry. 100 fines, 200 costs, 75 victim joint, $50 justice assessment. 4 1/4 in 90 days. I'll be glad to give you all the time. It sounds like you have a lot going on. So how about if we set up a payment plan starting March the 1st? Is that good?
Yes.
How much can you pay per week?
How much is the total?
$425.
I could probably pay 100 a month or something like that.
I'll let you do that. 100 per month beginning March the 1st, all right?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry about your brother and I wish you well.
Thanks.
Good luck. 100 a month starting March 1st. If you don't have the money, you call the court. We'll go on Zoom on or before the due date, or you come in here and talk to me. I'll be glad to give you an extension. I don't care how many times we have to do it. Fair enough?
Fair.
Just don't ignore me. Good luck.
I'm all set.
You're all set.
Okay.
Have a good day.
She walked into that courtroom a 26-year-old mother of 5, No diploma, no job, a drug conviction on her record, and an AA sheet she couldn't produce. And instead of throwing the book at her, the judge did something you don't see every day. He put it down. He looked at her. And he talked to her like a human being. But don't mistake compassion for weakness, because before that judge went light, he made sure she understood exactly what was at stake. He called out the missed AA meetings. He pushed back on the excuses. He reminded her, and everyone in that courtroom, that a judicial order is not a suggestion, it is not a request. It carries the weight of law. And she had been treating it like a piece of paper she could lose at home and explain away later. What made this case stick wasn't the sentence. It was the moment. Saw the moment where a judge, instead of simply punishing, chose to reach. It's not about apologizing to me, he told her. It's your life. 5 kids are depending on you. A GED won't fix everything, but it's a start. And marijuana and Valium aren't just legal problems, they're parenting problems. She got 12 months of probation, mandatory outpatient treatment, twice weekly AA, and a payment plan built around what she could actually afford. Lenient by most measures. But the conditions were real, and the warning was real. Violate them, and the mercy disappears. Whether she follows through, whether those kids get the version of their mother she promised that judge, that's a question no courtroom can answer. Only she can. If you found this case as eye-opening as we did, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns, because justice never gets old.